I'm not going to talk. This is your conversation with Tavi. I'm not going to talk at all.
Sim, first of all, I love it, A, when you talk, number one.
Yes.
And number three, please talk.
I feel like this episode...
I love it when you say I feel like. I love it when you start a sentence saying I feel like.
Well, we're so lucky and honored to have her here, and I feel like this is a conversation that just you two should have. No games, no outside
no fun. No one will be laughing.
No, I want you guys to have fun, but it needs to be just this conversation because she's really fascinating, and everyone in our audience want to hear. They already know about her, obviously, but they want to hear more. And I feel like if the two of you talk without me interrupting, it's going to make for a better podcast.
Sim is scared of women, I think.
Oh, I could tell. I got no intimation of that. No.
Okay, so wait, Tavi, thank you, first of all, so much for being here on this like weird ass Sunday.
Thank you for having me.
Filled with ash and heat here in Los Angeles, and it's odd, but I'm really happy you're here. Thank you.
No, where I'd rather be. Thank you.
Wait a minute. There's got to be a place you might rather be.
As soon as I said that, I knew it was hyperbole. No, this is so fun.
I don't know any 3-syllable words like that. Wait, that is hyperbole. 4 syllables.
Yeah. No. They're in there.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Where? How do I tap into them?
You go to Burning Man.
Oh. Okay, wait. Is that a fantasy?
No, I don't think I would do well at Burning Man.
Why?
I need a lot of alone time.
You don't like to barter?
Isn't it right? It's all a barter system.
That's what I hear. I've never been. But think about the things we could do. We could bring these candles. We could bring like that pineapple thing, and we could go to Burning Man, and we wouldn't have to necessarily sell our vaginas, although I think yours would be more worth than mine.
Well,
but
I will say the one really bad advertisement I heard for Burning Man from I was at a dinner party, not to brag, and there was like a couple there where they were really trying to sell it to us, and they were like, it's like a music festival without the music.
So just
all the bad parts. Yeah.
Our dear friend Kiwi is here also, and she is one of my best friends. But that is such a lame thing. We need to come up with some better words because. But Kiwi wrote House Bunny with our other dear friend Karen, but we were. So you might remember the Gorge, of course, right? So there's this crazy music venue, I guess. I feel like you might need to put on headphones and come join this.
Yeah,
please.
you need to be part of this.
Yes, you have to. There's no way I want to talk about a couple of Gorge experiences, and there's no way that you can. I can't continue.
Kiwi, you can take my mic because I'm not talking. I already said I'm not talking.
He's scared of women.
I'm afraid of women, apparently, and I'm not going to talk, so you can just take my mic.
He is. Okay, so at the Gorge, sorry to make this all about me, but I did try to sell weed, which was rolled up grass. Like I picked grass and tried to sell it to these little kids. It didn't work. Their older brother came after me.
Oh.
For the $10 that I sold the rolled up.
How old were you?
Oh God, way too old.
This was on Tuesday.
Closer.
This was on Tuesday.
But I was just thinking about like what I could add of value to Burning Man.
I'm not the personality type. I couldn't handle it. Could you, Kiwi?
It's too dusty. I think there's not enough showering, and I think vegetation. It's it's dry, and then the whole Dust Bowl sandstorms thing happens. That seems really stressful.
Isn't it?
I could only do it in a very high level Airstream trailer, I think.
Right. If Burning Man was in like a mansion,
yes,
it would work.
That sounds fantastic.
But I think that there are those things that sound better than they are. Like you see these glamorous pictures of Woodstock of these sexy people, like skinny and stoned, and they're just like, I don't know, they're like in the rain, but they're in their bikinis and they're nude or whatever, and they're just like loving the music. And for me, that would have been like a good 20 minutes.
Right.
And then the rest of the time I'd be like, oh God, this is, where do I poop?
Yeah.
I don't know, like what to do.
Right. And then also that guy is actually like, come with me to my... Yeah, right, yeah. There's like a lot of underlying... Free love was convenient for some and not others. Yeah.
Let's talk about abortion. That is a good one, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Sim loves it when I talk about abortion.
Love it.
Okay, so wait. So how do you like LA? What are your thoughts?
I like visiting LA. I mean, I chose it for a vacation, so but mostly to go to Big Sur. But I have a lot of pals here, and I think being able to like drop in, see my people, do the stuff I like to do, and then leave is good. But there have been times when I've stayed here for like a month and a half, and I go to random soul-sucking things that make me be like, oh, this whole city's terrible. And it's like, well, the whole city isn't like that one house, but
places like my house. But I don't mean to joke. Like, really, I don't know. What do you mean? Because I'm trying to sort of work this out in my brain too. How much I love elements of this city, but there's also repellent things.
Yeah.
Is it like somebody's obnoxious party that you?
So, again, a lot of dinner parties, a lot of parties. I'm not trying to say I go to a lot of cool functions, but I do. No,
we've got Tavi here, and she's a party animal.
It's really like the non-party animal part of me that like struggles so much, and it like makes you feel like there's something wrong with you when it's actually like, no, you just don't have to be here. Which is not to say that I'm like even a super thoughtful person. It's just that I can't be my like basic level of thoughtful in a large group.
You are an incredibly thoughtful person.
Thanks. I just think, well, okay, earlier we were talking and we were like, save it for when we're recording, but you were like, a lot of people say LA is fake. I don't think it's fake. That is really broad, but I think it's largely image based, and I think it's difficult to like feel like you're consistently operating on the surface level.
We were all talking a little bit earlier, like you just said, about the idea of LA being fake and how I've sort of struggled with that definition a bit, because I want to know if I am fake, which I kind of think I am.
What?
Sort of.
What would that even mean?
I think it means that I might be comfortably numb.
Look, life is hard. We all need to numb ourselves. That's why there are like drugs and movies and like things to make us happy.
I think though that
the surface level can be good sometimes.
A lot of people in our industry move here from other places.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a hustle and sort of struggling like with the idea of how somebody is suddenly of more value to you because they have found success than before, like a year ago or whatever. Like,
right.
just how that's in and of itself is unfortunate, but it's also kind of the essence of what we do, because we have to be sort of entrepreneurs or whatever, and we have to sort of figure out.
Well, there's like the IMDb-ification of people when you're introducing them, like, oh, here's this person and here are these credits. But then to your point, it's like also celebrating their accomplishments. Like they've managed to work their way through and they've actually achieved these things and they have this body of work behind them. But it's also can be gross as well.
It can be gross, but okay, so I want to let ourselves off the hook because I am so guilty of being attracted to accomplished, interesting.
Of course, they're shiny.
Yeah, and but there is there's a grossness to it, but there's also a reality to it that people who I'm of course drawn to creative, interesting, rich.
Go on.
just want to suck a lot of dicks.
No,
Hi,
I think
mommy.
you said like it's part of the essence of what we do, but I think it's also not. I don't think it's just the essence of this industry. I think it's the essence of
America,
our current celebrity culture. It's like also just very animal and primal to be drawn to the people who seem like they're in the best position and like they'll survive the longest. But I also think, again, LA being image-based, it's like we're in an industry where there isn't really a clear line between the personal and the public, so you can't really know how much you're drawn to someone because of who they are as a person and how much is because of their work. But also a lot of who they are as a person comes into their work, and that's great to respect that and appreciate it, like you said, Kiwi. So, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, you are so intelligent and well-spoken, but also my eyes were glazing over a little bit because you're so beautiful.
Oh my God,
which
thank
makes
you.
me maybe the fake.
Finally, we get to the real
I mean,
the
you
meat
have
of this
like
conversation.
cheekbones till tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Gosh.
Okay, let's talk about virginity.
No, abortion.
Abortion. Yay, back to abortion. Sim loves us. He's like, Sim in his head, he's like, editing.
Oh my God.
editing.
No, but you know what? This is why, like, I think it's good for me to, like, love dissecting it. I think for a while I would, like, there was a part of me that really felt like I was selling my soul if I found myself, like, getting comfortable on a photo shoot. And to actually be at a point where you're like, all right, there are things I can do that can help my career and give me more freedom to do what I want creatively, etc. Plus, also, like, there's vanity there. I can't deny that. But to also be able to take this anthropological point of view,
But you're right.
is,
Like,
like, helpful.
acceptance of vanity is something that we've been kind of instructed to not do, yet must do.
Like, you have to have a social media profile.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but also thinking about like photo shoots and thinking about, you know, when a photographer is like, well, look sexy or try to look sexy, Anna. And I can't do it. I don't know how to make that face, but I know that I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to like acknowledge that the confusion between sort of acknowledging the idea of vanity, but also attempting to dismiss it is really fucking hard.
Shame doesn't help. Like, I would feel such shame if I was like, oh, I'm finding myself enjoying this, like, photo shoot or something. I was recently on a shoot, humble brag, or just brag, with Grace Coddington. And I was like,
Oh my God, that's
I
so
know.
cool.
Like, complete icon, godmother.
Can I book you for a photo shoot?
Whatever you want.
Really?
Please.
It's gonna be here in my weird fucking dining room.
Great. That's all I want.
All this weird shit that makes no sense. Anyway, okay, so sorry, I didn't mean
No,
not to.
love
I
the
did not want
decor.
to use
The
I have
urns are very
a few
nice.
questions about the puppets. No, but like, so Grace was like, I was saying like, oh, I used to feel like I was betraying my inner, I don't know, Holden Caulfield, who's really just a cynic. But like, if I enjoyed a photo shoot, or and she was like, no, it just makes for a better photo. And I think to some extent, as an entertainer, like last night I saw the Muppet movie. And like, it starts with like Kermit on a bog, and like this guy being like, you should go to Hollywood and audition. You could make millions of people happy. And he's like, make millions of people happy?
I need a good visual. Last night, were you in Palm Springs last night?
No, I was at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. They were
okay.
showing it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right, Ernst, get it.
Oh yeah, Ernst. Uh-huh.
Ernst, Muppets. It's all coming together. I'm not a great. I'm like Sim. I don't listen.
No, please. I will go on and on. until you
The
stop
only
me.
red flag is abortion. That's the only thing I hear. Just like Sim.
Mhm. Yeah, so I was at the cemetery watching Abortion, the Muppet movie. The Muppet movie about abortion. All of this is just to say,
the Supreme Court.
with Jason Segel. But it was like, yeah, it was the old one where like it's a very Faustian setup. Like Kermit's on a bog and a guy's like, you should go become a star. You could make millions of people happy and become rich and famous. But Kermit's like, make millions of people happy. And part of me was like, you don't also want to be rich and famous? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want that. But I feel like part of just kind of submitting to the like, I'll be a good entertainer. I'll make this photo shoot fun. Give the people what they want. You're like agreeing to do a kind of watered down version of who you are, but sometimes it makes people happy.
Which also, sadly, also kind of makes me happy, I guess, if other people are happy. Are you happy
Am I happy? I feel happy
Can
right
I make
now.
you happy right now?
Oh, well, that's a
Abortion.
I know. People pleasing it's a thing.
It is. It's hard.
But like, yeah, go.
I think it's gender specific, though, right?
For sure.
Because Sim does not feel these things.
I don't have a mic. I can't say anything.
Here.
Don't talk.
Kiwi, what do you think it's gender specific, right?
Kiwi's a
Is
writer.
it?
She's
Or I
more
don't know.
noble than the rest of us.
Sim loves it when I get all my feministy.
I don't know if it is gender specific. It seems like it is. Yeah, I feel like,
Or for different reasons, maybe.
I do feel like women ask a few more questions than men do. But you know, and that's kind of a form of engagement, right? Like asking questions is then
Right.
like,
You get more.
I'm gonna throw out the line and try to draw you closer to me somehow.
Right.
But I'm also curious about the line between vanity and self-esteem too. Like, it seems. Yeah. How do you navigate that? Like, love of self versus a little bit is good, or a healthy amount is good, but then when is it too much?
Mm-hmm.
What does it all mean?
So for me, well, I guess so. I think that the reason why photo shoots, not that I have that many, but make me feel uncomfortable. It's true. I do have a lot. Everyone's asking to check my picture. But I think that actually the direct action of looking into camera as opposed to playing a character, when as an actor you're taught to never look into the camera. You're playing a character. You're supposed to not imagine yourself being viewed. And then so a photo shoot is sort of in direct conflict with that whole philosophy.
Right.
And so the idea of actually looking into camera and presenting a version of yourself that's direct, where you're looking into the lens of somebody who is, who's shaping you, is totally unnerving for me. The last couple photo shoots I did last week.
Go off.
I was like, hey, photographer. His name was Stefan. Both times. I was like, give me a character. Who do I play?
Right. Yeah.
I need something to.
Well, that was one thing Grace said too, where she was like, actors hate photo shoots. She was like, models, they're fine, but actors don't like it. And it is interesting because actors are comfortable being in front of camera or an audience on stage or whatever, but that you're hidden. It's not you. You can get out all of your shit or whatever, but I would say that celebrity is the closest thing we have to like a unanimous God at this point in history.
Yeah.
Like people used to be more religious, and then there came true love where people believed in like a soulmate and the family and a nuclear family. And now I think it's like people worship celebrities and they also worship the celebrity in themselves, and everyone has their own little magazine of themselves, like on Instagram or Twitter.
You want to see my magazine?
Yeah.
Got for you.
Tavi, you're really in touch with. I'm talking. I'm sorry.
Actually,
I couldn't help myself.
Wait.
Oh.
No, sorry, Sim.
so
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do want to hit. I want to pretend to be a dude at a bar hitting on Tavi at some
Okay.
point.
I'm never gonna talk again. Go.
But Sim, I want to know Sim's question.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I know.
No, I
We'll
don't
come
even
back
remember
to-
at this
very
point.
abusive
I would
to Sim.
much rather see that interplay. Seriously, go. My question is not that important. It's important. I'll talk to her
She's
afterwards.
going to be really hard to win over, though. She's very smart. She's very attractive.
But let's see what happens. You got this. You got this.
I don't know, man.
And she has this too. I have faith in both of you.
Okay, wait. So you and I, we're bros, right? We're hanging out.
Yes.
I see this hot girl.
Mhm.
I'm like, dude, little fucking hottie in the yellow shirt.
I think she's looking at you. I think she's looking at you right now. No, seriously, don't look over. Don't stop. You're gonna fucking blow it. Don't
Dude,
look over.
I'm not gonna fucking blow this.
Just don't.
You know what?
I know she's looking at you.
Dude,
Do not turn your head. But I know. All right. You're gonna go talk to her. Do it. You
Yeah,
got this.
Hey, can I borrow like a couple, like 20? So I can buy
So
her a
you can
drink?
buy her a drink and have a credit card.
Dude, man, you know like the shit I've
All
gone
right.
through lately, man.
Just fucking take the money. Just go talk to her.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Pretty crazy in here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You're Leo? I knew it. I knew that you were like a fire. You know, I could tell. You got fire behind your eyes. You know, that's cool, bull. So, what sort of brings you around here?
I'm just out with some friends.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've got some friends too. But this is crazy. Man, the craziest shit happened today. I hope you don't mind if I unload on you.
I do mind. I'm here with some friends.
My mom died today.
I'm so sorry.
I'm really bummed out. Yeah, it's been a really horrible thing, and I don't know. I saw like behind your eyes, like I don't know. Maybe you could understand something. I don't know, but maybe not.
Was
Can I
it
buy you-
sudden?
Kinda, yeah. Pretty sudden car accident.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that really fucks. Kind of
Well,
sucks dick. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I didn't introduce myself because I'm kind of elusive. I'm also a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
March 7th. May. So you were not seduced by this horrible man.
The March was a giveaway.
Not even with the sob story?
You're
very not sexy.
she's gonna be ready to go home with you because you just told her that your mom died in a car accident earlier today. Like she's gonna be ready to just go home with you and give you a sympathy fuck because your mom.
Dude, people say that, Sim.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
I have a friend.
where's
no,
your
I have a-
game?
I-
ever say that.
Well,
No guy would ever say that.
guys
I can't believe you.
guys do avoid calling you back by saying that their dad recently
died.
or got
You know
sick.
what? Someone was mad at me the other night. These guys came up to us on the street and they were like really drunk and they ostensibly asked like where they could go to pick up chicks. And my friend was like, oh, up and down this block. You'll find lots of places. It's a Friday night. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. So, where are you from? And she was like, I'm
Tavi,
from-
I got. Wait, let's reenact this.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the dude.
oh, okay.
Hey, you guys know where we can? I don't know, meet some girls.
Yeah, you can just go like up and down the street. There are lots of bars open right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that sounds pretty cool. What about you guys?
We're just here with friends.
You taking an Uber or something?
No, we're just
Walking.
We're just getting some fresh air.
That's cool. That's cool. You guys seem pretty cool, actually. Maybe we could all chill together. I don't know.
Okay. Cut.
Wait, I have an idea. I have an
Because
idea.
this is what.
Wait, I have a
Kiwi, the
conceptual
screenwriter.
idea. Let's reverse. Tavi, now
Yeah.
you be the guy and Anna be the girl.
By the way, Kiwi, that was brilliant because this makes so much more sense. This is because
Tavi's the
obviously
dude.
I don't remember the
Gee,
last time. I don't remember the last time Anna was at a
Fun.
bar where she can see a pickup interaction
Ugh,
exchange
I have
here.
never been picked up.
Yes, you have.
That's
Not
a lie.
really.
Yes, you have. You've been not picked up.
Only
Meaning
by like
no. What I
Uber.
meant, you've never been picked up. Sure, but you've never. But people have hit on you. Guys have hit on you.
Really, it's been a long
Oh,
time.
guys,
You're
have
such
hit
a
on
liar.
you.
I don't believe you. Anyway, Tavi, you ready to do this?
Anna. Yeah. Hey, look at me. I'm not trying to hit on you.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. You know, I had kind of a rough day at work, but I don't know. How's it going with you?
I don't care about that. Where can I pick up some chicks?
I don't know. There's some, I don't know, girls walking up and down this block.
Uh-huh. So where are you from?
Why do you want to know? This
I'm
feels
just-
weird.
I can tell from your accent. I'm curious.
Okay, well, I'm from San Diego.
Bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit.
Fine, I'm from Cleveland.
I knew it.
Sounds like you're from San Diego.
I have no clue what this voice is. I think he was doing like English.
I like it
accent.
though. You're like a stoner surfer kind of. You're stoner surfer dick, right?
Yeah. Well, he was like ostensibly doing it for it to
Do
his
the English
friend's
accent.
benefit. I can't.
Okay.
I need to like sing 3 songs from Oliver to get into it. But
Do
basically,
you want to make love to me?
my dad is J.J. Abrams. That's how it ended. I'm not even joking, you guys, you
Okay,
guys.
by the way, this just completely changed everything. Hang on a second.
Breaking.
Let's stop right now. This changed everything. So J.J. Abrams' son hit on you.
No. Hit on my friend. I'm used to being openly rude to people. So we told him where to find chicks, and then he tried to be like, where are you from? And then I went, I don't have time for this. And I started to go back into the because I'm rude. And then he was like, fuck you. My dad, you know who my dad is? You know who my dad is? J.J. Abrams. And I was like, cool, I don't give a fuck. And then I like walked in. But some of those people can be crazy. It's so hard to talk back.
That was the best.
That was
Of like that was the best
Like,
punchline.
why see? We
ever.
need to Google it. We need to investigate.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite moments that has ever happened on the show.
I'm honored. Until I get like sued for defamation. Let's hope he has 2 sons. 2 sons, you guys.
What did your friend say?
When she said where she was from.
You know what I would have done?
What would you have done?
I would have run after that car and I would have been like, then fuck the shit out of me. Please, yes. JJ, yes, JJ, yes.
Star Trek. Yeah.
What can I do? You know, in this town, work is hard to get. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm lusty. Oh, please don't drive up and down the block anymore. Sorry.
We have to verify that J.J. Abrams has a son that's of age to be able to hit on women, and it's not like just like a thing
Why?
he's just saying. Because it might just be like a complete lie. But why would anyone lie these days when everyone has a phone and they can just Google anyone? At this point,
True.
right?
Yeah.
Why do we have to verify this?
Yeah.
It could have been a different J.J. Abrams. He's like, my dad is Jack Joseph Abrams. I don't know.
He
the
has,
real name.
like JJ Towing on Beverly.
What did you guys say though when he said that? When he said my
We
dad's
went back into the bar. He was being rude.
She probably said abortion.
Do you think? But do you guys? I'm asking this to all 3 of you. Do you guys think that something like that works on women?
Had I been in a worse state, maybe I would have been like, come back.
Do you think it would?
I hang out with like 2 people. I don't know what people are like. Would it
Okay,
work on people?
Let
I don't know.
let me give it another whirl then.
Mhm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. It's crazy in here tonight.
Mhm.
I don't normally go out a lot, so.
Mm-mm.
But I don't actually really hate this scene. You know, this scene like fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But can I don't know. You seem cool. Can I get you a drink or anything?
Sure.
That's cool. So what, you an actress or a model or what?
Yeah, I'm an actress and a writer.
Right, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I know a lot about that. My dad's J.J. Abrams.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a writer, director, model. Pretty much like the whole rigmarole.
I love a closed mouth laugh. It's so sinister. It's so upsetting.
So I don't know. I'm kind of I'm like in between places right now. So I'm staying at the chateau.
Oh,
Chateau Marmont.
do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. Have you been there before? Or?
Yeah, a couple times just to like visit friends or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never stayed there.
You never stayed there?
No.
Well, you gotta see the rooms. They're really cool. They're really, really cool. I've got this like unbelievable suite,
Oh.
Yeah, and it's apparently where I don't know somebody killed themselves or something cool like that.
No way.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, my dad, I think, is going to be meeting me there later, so I don't know if you want to like maybe I don't know come back or whatever, and you can.
Your dad, JJ.
JJ. He's crazy into Scotch. I don't know if you want like come back with me or.
What is your name?
Oh my god!
The worst person ever.
You know what? I guarantee you it works for him. I guarantee you it works.
No
for him.
way,
I
guys.
promise you it works for him. I know. I'm sure it does. There are enough women in LA where that shit works.
But that's
when Anna was doing it, I was literally like falling into. I was just
totally.
like,
You're so. Did you hear me? I was like, yeah, I'll come hang out with you and your dad. I don't even give a fuck about him. You're just so compelling. The chat, sure. People kill themselves there. Whatever.
You need to write like a pickup book for guys on how to pick up women.
The worst person ever. It's called.
Is there a phone ringing or some such?
Oh, I love it when Sim gets anxious. Because he's all.
Anna, I don't believe that you don't get hit on.
Oh, really? I don't think I do very much at all.
What?
But I also don't go out and I don't have any friends. So it sort of limits the opportunity for getting hit on.
I only have friends who hit on me. Someone doesn't hit on me within a couple hangouts. I'm like, what fun is this?
Okay, so we should actually dive into that.
Oh.
If you're willing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you single?
I guess technically.
I have no idea what that means.
Like, I'm hanging out with someone who I really like, and I don't really have any interest in hanging out with other people.
That still is totally confounding to me.
I know I'm being decisively vague. I'm single.
This poor person is going to be like, no.
Oh, I know. No, it's all good.
But what about JJ's son?
The one that got away.
The one that got away. He is still staying at the chateau.
Really?
Yeah, his suite is really expensive.
Well, it's expensive.
Yeah. I heard there's a hot tub up there.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Andy's back.
Yes!
She can't stop. She won't.
You're like, it was me in a disguise planting this podcast.
I'm not going to let you leave without talking to me about this. Or
About
you're
what?
supposed to talk to Anna about this, but now I
Okay.
feel like you're going to have to talk to me about it.
I know, it's true. I'm being so horrible.
No, I
I'm
really
loving it.
want to know why you decided to start Rookie Magazine. And how old were you, first of all, when you started that magazine?
Well, I started Rookie when I was 15. And before that, I had a fashion blog that I wrote for fun, obviously, that I started when I was 11.
I read a little bit about this. What happened with the fashion blog?
Well, I think because I was so young, people were like, oh, this is
14,
crazy.
15?
Yeah.
11.
No, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Sorry,
See,
11.
this is Sim's listening problem, which I also have as well. But I'll write it out.
Okay. Did she say 11?
Yes, she said 11.
Oh, I didn't hear the 11.
He's
Okay,
no
11.
J.J.
Yeah, I
Abrams
see.
son.
So you were 11 years old when you started a fashion blog,
Yeah.
and then what happened?
It was like my friend's cool older sister had one. I was just kind of copycatting her, but then I started reading other ones, and I don't know, I just was into getting dressed up and wearing weird stuff and finding things at a thrift store and looking at Fashion Week photos and whatever.
But this fashion blog blew up. It became a big thing.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, in this grand
A huge thing.
a huge thing.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
Here,
no,
this is okay. You
you're
know what?
Kiwi's known me
you're-
we've known each other for a long time.
Yes. Well, what was the biggest turning point when you were doing this blog? When did you sort of wake up and say, wait, this is taking me out of my Chicago suburban life as an 11-year-old and turning into something kind of bigger?
And wasn't it terrifying?
Yes. I got an email. Yeah, I started it when I was about to turn 12. And then that was 7th grade then, that I would have like worn weird shit and then come home and taken photos. And then, that summer when I was 13, by then I was 13, I got an email from the editor of Pop Magazine, the British fashion magazine. And she was like, we'd love to fly you and a few other fashion bloggers
my
to
gosh.
London, and you would like curate a section of the
That is
magazine.
so cool.
I know, I like couldn't believe it was real. It really felt like a scam, but I was like, I think this is a real person. And my parents were obviously, then I talked to them, and my dad came with me, and I just kind of told them what the other fashion blogs I really liked, and so then those people came out too, and we just like made little photo shoots together for a couple weeks in London.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
It was, yeah, I mean, I was just dying the whole time. I was so happy.
You also have to look at pictures of her at this point in life too.
Yes,
because she
you
was
may
I've
a
seen some. I've seen some
angel.
amazing
the
photos.
glasses.
Angel. I'd go with like elf, gnome. Yeah. Yeah, I just liked that part of it. I don't know. But then when I was there, she was like, we'd like to put you on the cover of the magazine. And I remember my dad talking to one of the editors about it and being like, what do you think? Because this editor was also a parent. My dad was like, what would you do? Just getting different points of view. And he was like, well, fame is not, it doesn't mean anything, but it can give you a control and like choice. And maybe in that way it would lead to good things. So then I was photographed for the cover, and then it came out.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
It was it was wild. And I felt like on the shoot, I could like choose what I wanted and wear all the weird things I was excited about. Like none of it felt like I was being molded.
Well, you've
by other
been
people.
well known and famous because
Yeah.
you have a point of view.
Oh.
And I think that is something that's a different definition than some other, like a lot of other sort of famous people. But you stood out because you had this incredible independence, and that's really hard to have. And I just admire you for your strength. Don't know why you're not fucking JJ son. Because he does have a
That's really
sweet
nice of you. Right at the
chateau.
Yeah. I remember the first time I got hate, so to speak, like in an article, not just like whatever commenters, which was pretty easy to disregard. But the first time there was like negative press, shall we say. My dad gave me the short story. I don't know who wrote it, but it's called Claudine's Book, and it's about a girl who keeps a journal, and then her like aunt finds it and turns it into a book, and then tries to take credit for it. And then instead of being like, no, I wrote that, she just she whistles a victory march and goes back up to her treehouse. And I think that was my dad's way of saying, like, you can leave whenever you want. That there was something to protect that was more important than kind of worrying about staying relevant or doing this or doing that. I think I mean, my parents are not people who would have ever conceived of like having children who would like be into these like go to Fashion Week or whatever. So I think for them, they were very protective but supportive, and like we would go to a crazy party at Fashion Week where people are literally doing coke right next to me and my dad, and I'm like 13. And then Courtney, I just spat on the mic. And it was
I like the diet stuff. Oh God, could I be more of a granny?
No, it's great. Diet, yeah, people were drinking Diet Coke, and I was like, I'm too young for this. No, but like people were like, I went to like some Alexander Wang party where like people in black tank tops, like with side boob, are doing coke. But it was like me and my dad.
Probably pretty small side boob, right? Or big
You
side
know
boob?
what?
Small
I
I need a good visual.
34B.
That's just like me. That's a brag. Thanks, Dr. Title Bomb.
Shout out. No, I mean, but it was like, I was at that party because Courtney Love was performing, and I loved Hole, and I wanted to see Courtney Love perform. And then my dad and I would go back to the hotel and be like, so that was weird, right? Like, did you catch this? It was all like, we felt like spies. And that's also, I mean, we talked about this earlier. That's not to say I don't have like performer tendencies. It's not to say I don't have parts of me that are just like purely vain and enjoy being heard. And, there's probably a reason why it was a blog and not a private diary. But
so there's that struggle between being an observant or attempting to be an observant and also being heard at the same time.
Yeah.
Clearly, I just want to be heard because I talk all the fucking time.
Right.
But you're also observant because you're bringing people and asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah,
you.
it's both. Totally. It's not.
My friend Kiwi grew up on a boat.
I know. Yeah, Kiwi's like Yoda.
She is. She's like that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
She's like, these people will
This might
pass.
be
We will
overstating
pass. What did the stormtroopers say to Obi-Wan?
I know
These
anything
droids-
about Star Wars. I'm like the only guy
These
that knows
droids-
nothing about Star Wars.
These droids are nothing to worry about.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. You got it. You nailed it.
These droids are nothing to worry about. That's Kiwi. She is our Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
So after the blog, then when did Rookie Magazine come about?
So in my way of understanding it is like in middle school, my blog was like my space because I didn't enjoy school, and I had friends, but I don't know if I felt super connected to them. But here I could be like creative and go on and on about the shit I was interested in. And then once I started high school, I actually liked it, and I like made new friends, and I went to Fashion Week, and I think felt a little more. It's like being a spy is fun for a while, but then at some point you're like, I would like to actually connect with people.
But did your friends resent you ever? Like, did you have competitive stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like not normal. I mean, I don't know. What would it be like to like grow up in a suburb of Chicago and you have like your friend and you just do normal things together and then suddenly they're getting all this attention. I understand why it would be weird for the other person. I also understand why I would probably at some point have like disconnected from those people. But then I also have friends I've known since I was 2 or from high school who I'm still very close to who are supportive, whether they have the same or different aspirations.
Do you want to be close to J.J. Abrams' son? Or not?
I really hope he has a son.
I know we have to look this up.
I'm looking it up right now while you
But
guys talk.
Okay, great.
but
just to get the facts for once
Tavi,
and for all.
it is unbelievable what you've done, and
That's really
how
nice of you.
smart and accomplished and cool and fucking grounded through
Mhm.
all the journey that you've been through. It's remarkable. And if you would accept me, I would like to be your friend.
Anna, I would love that. I don't know. I have a lot of crazy, but I think I'm able to like put it in okay places and not make it an issue.
It's amazing.
Thanks.
You are really. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so I don't want to come across as patronizing at all, but I am honored to know you and thank you for being my friend.
That's so nice of you. Thank you, and likewise. Thanks for having me. Oh, is this the end?
Is this the end?
Do you want some of my
I
face
like-
oil?
Well, I can't find the. He has 3 children apparently. I don't know.
What?
It doesn't. I don't know. I can't find pictures. I haven't looked at Google Images yet. But he has 3 children for sure. Wait, is this his family? You see pictures of his family?
But wait, if you were to pick a letter,
Mhm.
what would you have as a double?
If I were to pick a letter, what would I have as a...
It's whatever your version of JJ.
Oh, as a
have to be a
double. I thought you said
double?
devil. I was like, oh my God, okay.
I know that would be a
Oh.
very weird question. Well,
Yeah.
the question itself didn't make a ton of sense. Basically, what I'm asking
Yeah.
is, what's your favorite letter?
Right, okay. JJ does work really well. I guess Gigi would too.
Oh, that's good. That's a good answer.
What about you?
I was gonna go with MM
MM
because I
is
like the way,
good.
but it does not roll off the tongue. It is hard.
MM.
MMM. No. Yep. It would be weird.
It would sound like Emmett a lot.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
it sounds like other names.
What about DD?
Dee is good.
Dee is adorable. Yeah.
By the way, I'm really kind
was
of. I'm
actually
really
thinking
kind
it
of
was kind of
proud
a
of J.J. Abrams' son. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
I just
you're
found
not.
out.
Fuck you.
I'm really happy for him because that guy has some fucking balls on him. He's born in 1998, which means that he's 18?
This guy was definitely older.
No, he has a 10-year-old and he has 3 kids. So he has a 10-year-old son and he has an 18-year-old son and he has a daughter, which means that the 18-year-old son was the one that was hitting on you guys.
This guy was definitely older.
That means that he was totally lying.
But
JJ
why would
Abrams'
you-
son,
why
we
would
are
you-
sorry.
I mean,
I know. Yeah. I could Google it and be like, no, you look about 35. Google says you're 20. What year
He's
is that?
an old guy.
Sorry.
He's probably like, what, Kiwi, 45 at
18.
most? J.J. Abrams?
young. I mean,
He looks young, doesn't he? 40, like, he's got to be 45 max.
Hey.
Can we get a
Hey,
picture? of this?
girls.
Oh,
I could make you hot. I could make you hot stars. Hey, girls.
really?
Yeah, I totally could. My dad's JJ Abrams. So I pretty
Oh.
much could. I don't know if you want to be an actor or not, but pretty much could get you cast in like pretty much anything you want. You know.
Or get you some new tires down on Beverly.
Well, the tires.
Okay, so wait. Now it's a break.
No, we're going to wrap it up.
So Sim does this funny, crazy symbol where he swirls his pointer finger around.
But yeah, before you wrap it up, I mean, honestly, I do want to know what's next for you.
I know I didn't really answer your question about Rookie either.
Because I kept interrupting you. And now
It's
I'm
okay.
It's
You know what?
okay.
Here's the thing. Everyone just Google her, Wikipedia her, go on the Rookie mag.
But we do have a cute- we do have a
I am
cute-
going to shut up.
We do have a cute story about how Tavi came to LA.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I want to hear the cute story. Tell us about your cute story. I hear you have a cute story about how you came to LA.
OMG.
Anna, what are you doing?
I just transfer.
No.
That's what I was trying to do. You can't hand your microphone over. to
Otherwise, I'm
Kiwi.
going to talk.
Then talk.
But we
it's
love
your show.
it.
You're supposed
Okay,
to talk. I'm
can
the
I
one that
just
said I
say-
wasn't going to talk.
Guys.
God damn it! I've been talking so I'm so annoyed with myself, and now I'm annoyed with you.
What? I'm annoyed with you too.
Because you just handed your mic over to Kiwi. You never should have done that.
Oh my God! Everyone.
Push the mic.
Fuck you.
I have to.
Power.
Oh, she's leaving. Now look. Now see what you did. Now our guest is leaving the OP. We're taking a break. We're taking a break. Hey, we're back from our break.
You know.
Okay, so apparently we're supposed to wrap it all up. Sim, will you guide us through
Too
this
soon.
process?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, once again, Sim is pointing around his pointer finger, whirling it around. Do it again. What does that mean? Does it mean tornado? Does it mean sort of hurricane? It means sort of, or you're getting
I'm moving my
dizzy.
finger around.
I guess this means we're supposed to wrap it up.
It's a sexual technique.
J.J. Abrams' son, if you're listening.
That's
Tavi.
how you do it.
Kiwi, will you say hi again?
Hello, and thanks for making this all happen. These are 2 of my favorite ladies ever in the world. You guys are, so it makes me really
Kiwi,
happy.
thank you for making this happen. Because
Yeah,
if it wasn't for you,
Kiwi's the
this wouldn't have happened.
fucking,
thrilled.
constellation maker. What?
She is. She is. And Tavi, thank you so much for being here. And if I could, if it weren't illegal, I would put a bag over your head and haul you up to the attic. Just what I like to do with my most favorite people and keep them there for a very long time. If you hear any thumping from upstairs, don't be worried.
I know it's good news up there.
It's pretty comfortable,
Yeah.
Put an Atari.
The oldest technology. And when we emerge, we don't know what year it is.
You don't emerge. That's a wonderful thing.
Oh, good. Thank you, Anna.
Oh,
This was a blast.
So you can follow us on @Unqualified on all social media except for Snapchat. We're going to get there soon. Please subscribe on iTunes. Leave us a review. We love reading the reviews. And this seems so unnatural whenever I say it because Anna refuses to say it.
Fuck you, Sim?
Not that.
Oh, what?
Okay. Anyways,
follow
Tavi,
us on Instagram and social media and blah, 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 blah.
Tavi, where are you on all your social media?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram as Tavi Tool, Tulle.
Okay.
Childhood nickname. Can't change it now, whatever. And follow Rookie at Rookie Mag.
Great.
Yeah.
Rookie Mag.
Yeah.
Rookie Mag.
Which we didn't get. I'm sorry, I stopped you.
No, I was just about to sing a beautiful song. That's all. You don't know about my singing voice? This is like uncharted territory.
I want more.
Yeah. What's your favorite musical?
Oh, jeez.
I know. Now we're getting into this. I know.
So hard.
I know you have to go.
The first thing that came to mind, if I thought about it, I'd probably have a maybe different answer, but the first thing thought of was Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you like
What was that? What was the song that they sing when they what they call each other?
Yes. Hi,
Diners.
Hi, Diners. What's the story?
Morning glory. What's the word? Hummingbird.
Tell me
Did you
quick.
hear about Junie and Slam or whatever?
Junie and Splam.
Oh, Tavi, thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you. I love you. I love even you, Sim.
Oh, I love you too. And we love you too, Kiwi.
I love you guys.
And Kiwi, your thing is Kiwi loves you, right?
Yes, I'm only on Twitter though.
Yes.
I don't have many platforms.
Well,
It's
everyone
sad.
loves you. Everyone, we
They'll
all love
be
each other.
obsolete in 3 years. What are any of us doing? Let's be real.
Good night, everyone.